to say is was that imagine arrested for impersonation. So while arrested Damola, then somebody was sorry, so somebody was impersonating me with becomes a witness to the case automatically, right? So for the fact that I was the one who petitioned the police to arrest somebody for impersonation, it vindicated me from being a witness because I am the one that reported that case. So the idea of people saying that Adura was now petitioned or invited again on the same matter, it's what is still puzzling. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Big Gola, I understand. Now let me see. That's why I said the charade. There's this huge charade in this whole of the thing, because even the day Adura was arrested, yeah, was they went to court on based on this case, not new, on this 3 seconds buhaha buhaha buhaha. Do you understand? It was still on this, not a different store. And there was never a petition. See, and there was never a petition that Adura did this or Adura tried to kill you or tried to threaten you or then. Do you understand? So it's by I think by tomorrow, yeah, because I'm picking my words anyway. I'm picking my words carefully. By tomorrow, I can come up and say the whole thing, everything, how is going on. I will come up after everything has been resolved. I will come up and I will explain, because there are some things that I'm not meant to say right now. But by tomorrow I will come up. I will explain this, that, how it all started. Do you understand? And about the phone forensic, if truly it was a phone forensic, blah 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 gibberish, we will talk about it. Everything will comes out. I keep saying something. What is meant to come? There are some conversations that are meant to be offline. It's going to be offline. But there are some that are meant to come out. It all started online and we should end it online. So some people say, what am I trying to bring out? What am I aiming for? This is not a political space that I'm trying to discredit my other candidate or trying to kind of like, no, this is not. I am doing my own and I will stand on the truth. If I see this is a lie. Now, Bigola, people castigated me that I knew Biodu Lawal. Hold on, please, Bigola. Everything I did with Biodu Lawal is for the justice. Like, how do we extract the truth out of these people? And when I found out that this person was a scam, trying to use me to go and collect money from people, and I felt like this is a scam, I came out, I exposed it. Now imagine me going back, crawling into my shells and saying, no, I won't talk about it. That means I'm a coward. On this J4M matter, I'm not a coward.
Sammy Jojo, can I ask you a question, sir?
Yes, you can.
Wait, the phone forensic that was read out between from King White phone, was it necessary because if Adura was arrested too, and Adura has a connection with Mohbad, Adura was in the house, why didn't they do forensic on Adura's phone first, which is very important than
let me
King
just
White?
tell you the truth, yeah? That was never a phone forensic. I will speak up by the time I come back tomorrow. I will speak about it. That was never a phone forensic. That was never a phone forensic. The only station that is allowed to do a phone forensic, I think in all the southwest, is at Alagbon. Alagbon, they are the one that have access to a phone that they can do a phone forensic. And even if you want to do a phone forensic that has to deal with WhatsApp, you will write to WhatsApp. You have to Meta. They will write a letter to Meta. They can't just come up and be reading
it's
people's
even
message
someone's
outside.
privacy you are invading. You must get court order.
See, I'll tell
You must get court order.
Salto, you get a
Because
court
if
order
that person is not a criminal, like a murderer, they are investigating, checking King White's phone, that's above the law. King White can sue them.
It is a
Because King
crime.
White,
It is.
King
It is
White
a
is not a
crime.
criminal. He
It's
have
Sergeant,
never
not.
committed a murder.
Sato,
He has
Sato,
never
Sergeant,
Sato,
Sergeant,
yes.
Wait,
Sato.
was it an
We
how can
information
you
you
understand.
even say disinformation? Sound? I don't know. You're dancing like a yo-yo,
Yes, now
right?
if King
Was it
White
an
was
individual that
arrested
retweet
because of
disinformation? Was it an
listen,
individual? Because
listen.
you're fighting, you're literally fighting for King White now.
No,
So,
no,
in the
no.
course
I'm
of
stating the
retrieving this
facts.
information
No,
now,
no. I'm
yeah,
stating
if
the
you
facts.
found a
I'm stating
fact
the
in terms
facts.
of, if they found a
If
fact in terms
King
of
White
what killed
was
Mobile,
a
are you
criminal,
going to
a
be talking
hardcore
this way?
criminal,
No,
listen.
no, no, no,
If
no.
King White
I don't know where
have
you guys
spied
stand from. I
someone,
don't know where you guys are
okay,
from.
you
but
guys are
me because
This
I
is the
wait
same. You were
because
part of the people that were
you
castigating Baba.
petition me
Baba didn't
for
do this. Baba didn't do that.
threatening your life have
you
no
don't wait. You don't have
that
to
does
be a
not give
criminal.
police to investigate my phone. This
I will advise you
it
to
can
go
never
and
happen. That's his
Salson, please.
privacy you are invading. They must get court order to do that
Sash
Salson,
God,
by right.
Salson. Nobody knows what you
checked.
want. When it was
Do you
Baba,
No,
you
but
were
understand?
this
the
is the
one
truth.
shouting,
I'm saying
Baba
it's
this,
just the
Baba that.
truth.
Oh,
We
Baba
are
didn't
not
do this,
saying
Baba
because
didn't do
of
that.
we want
Now,
justice now. We'll be doing the
now,
wrong thing.
That's what
now,
you don't have to be a
we have
criminal
some.
to
Wait,
before they
can we
can
mute,
use your phone
please?
for parenting.
Wait, now we have we have some information in terms of the conversation between King White and Adura, King White and Timmy, King White and like four people, right?
Is that
So
important more than the conversation
can this
in
lead us
from
somewhere or not?
Adura's phone? I think
Was
Adura's
it
phone is the most
was
important
it
one.
so okay?
Sergeant,
So
me, I want you to
Was it
clarify something
Adura's
because I
phone
know you
that
live
this
in this
information was
US.
retrieved from?
When the states are
Okay.
going
Do they
into your
have any
bank,
tie
did
on
they
Adura at
tell
the
you?
moment? It will get to Adura.
Wait,
Just can you guys just
Someone
calm down? Like
is asking me question. Please wait,
Hold
please,
on,
ma.
Sergeant, you live in the
Eh,
states. When the states are
yeah.
going into your bank to investigate, did they
from
tell you?
your mic. You're far from your mic.
Wait now. I'm not hearing you.
Your mic.
Hold on, can you hear me now?
No.
Yes.
I said you live
No,
in
I
the US.
can.
You live in the US,
Yeah.
right? And you said something
No,
earlier
no,
like
no. Just speak.
it's like they're invading the privacy of King White. But I want to ask you a question. When the state right here go behind you to investigate your bank, did they tell you? That's my question.
If when the state goes at your the state cannot just go at your back investigating you if they have not get any criminal report from
That's not, I'm
about
telling you,
you.
they can do that. They do that a lot
They
here.
cannot. You
They do
must
that.
get a criminal.
Chance of,
Phone an
No, no,
exhibit
no,
or
no,
not?
no,
they
Was the
do that.
phone an
no,
exhibit or
no.
not?
They do
No,
that.
they
Yes.
must get
So
an
going to something
information
executive
before
is the right.
investigating you.
So
They
was the
cannot
phone
just
an
go. No,
exhibit
no,
or
no.
not? Was the phone
They do that.
Godson,
My
answer
bank
They
me
don't
here.
was
Was
do
the phone
that.
investigated
exhibited as an
without
exhibit or
even
not?
telling me. My account was investigated without even telling me, and I was about to sue them, and the bank told me like it's not. They told us not to tell you.
But this is not the same
So it's
scenario now.
possible. I mean,
This
I'm
guy
telling you
But
like
was
it's possible. Don't tell me
petitioned,
like they
hold
can
on,
but
just
it's
ma.
go
not the
behind you.
The
same. It's not
government
the
did
You
not
have
same.
know
already
It's
what
not the
what they
answered.
were
same.
doing now.
It's not the
Answered
same.
yourself like
South to
if they
wait, South to wait,
suspected
South to
you,
wait.
they can
Sorry,
go
God,
I
behind
ma.
you.
Was
said
the
if
You
they
phone
can
an
do that.
suspected
exhibit
So,
or
you,
not?
so
but
Was
if
the
they
phone
King
an
White
did
is
exhibit or
if
talking,
not?
they
That's the
suspected
question
Let's
now.
you.
understand this thing, oh.
Was the phone
Can
an
you understand?
exhibit or not?
Hold on, please.
An
Hold no.
exhibit
That
or not?
it was never an exhibit. It was never an
Phone
exhibit.
was the phone with the
Can I
police for
prove
a
it?
while or not?
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Can I explain
It's
this? Can I explain this? Hold on,
we
South
have to, you
South
cannot
I
do
am seeing
justice
it
with
Hold
now.
on,
injustice.
It's like
So
you
South
you
guys,
can never get
you're
justice
fighting for King
doing
White. King
injustice.
White has
Sergeant,
something
you
to
have
work.
already
work.
answered
You're
it.
fighting
You
for
said
him. I don't
yourself,
understand.
you
No,
said
now
No,
this
but
yourself,
is
wait.
when
No,
people
no,
have
no, no,
reported you,
no,
they
South
tell
to
you
no,
they can
South
go
to
behind
wait,
no,
you
South to
answered it.
no. I disagree.
wait, South to
Bringing
wait,
King White
South to wait.
privacy to the public, he is not a criminal. That was wrong.
Can I
You
say
South to
something,
cannot bring
Salvador? Can
the
I say
chat
If
something?
from King White phone to
CY,
the
on the
public.
other hand, if
That's
CY was the
very
one that
Salvador,
was
wrong.
detained, Salson, calm
Salvador,
down.
It
can I
was
say
very
something?
wrong.
If CY was the one that was
Salvador,
detained and
Yes.
Salvador,
a chat
can I say
message
something?
was reviewed like this is the
MLH,
same way you'll be fighting for her,
MLH,
No, no,
right?
no.
MLH, can I say
CY
something, please?
is if CY was arrested
I
for the
fear for
murder
you
of
guys. I
Mohbad and
fear
they
for
do
you.
Salvador,
I
forensic
Salvador,
fear
can
for
you,
in
you
her
all. I
phone,
Salvador,
fear
that's
for
hold
you all,
different
on.
thing.
honestly. This
No,
is
Now,
no,
like
no.
Hold
Salto,
on.
Salto, can you just
Can I
mute,
say
please? For
something, please?
hold
Sammy,
on.
we're
wait,
trying
Sammy,
to
wait,
get
Sammy, wait.
facts. We're
Wait,
trying to
Sammy,
Yes.
wait,
get
just
facts
hold
from
on
one
King
now.
after the
White's
other.
phone.
One after the
And
other, please.
luckily,
Let's.
King White
Sammy,
has a
wait.
case, right? He has a case to deal with.
Emily,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
say something to
Okay,
Salvo.
go on.
Yeah. Now, Adura King White was arrested because one, he came to Mr. Yomi's conference and disrupt it. Okay. Secondly, he was on MFM's platform and saying and threatening Mr. Yomi that they will get physical. That Adura should call on the boys on Mr. Yomi. That he was threatening Mr. Yomi outrightly. So
Eh,
if somebody is instigating violence against a person, and you're telling me that that person is finally arrested, they will not go into his phone
hold
to
on,
see
Alistic.
where is that coming from. I don't
No,
know where
Alistic,
no,
it's
no,
coming
no,
from.
no,
Alistic,
no, no, no.
Alistic.
No, no,
Salto,
no.
wait, Salto, wait, please. Just wait, just please. I said something before. See, if we can get a lawyer and can come up and explain this to us. I said something before. See, if I tell you, Alistic, if I'm sending you a threat message, I will buy you, I will do this. Yeah? The police, because I have not carried out that action, because I have not carried out that action, the police might invite me. Why are you doing this? They will try to investigate. Maybe even me that I'm sending out that threat message, maybe I have one mental problem or something. Do you understand? They will do their proper investigation, like, okay, but they have no right to detain me. They have no right to say, okay, let's go and carry out a phone forensic on his phone. The first question is
And
this. What I hold
It
on,
was
please,
not
hold on,
right.
mommy,
please.
that
Hold on,
Mr.
ma.
Yomi
Hold
had
on,
I'm
an
ma.
Sammy
Hold on,
evidence
Jojo.
of
ma.
I'm
he
Sammy
had
Hold on,
Jojo.
ma.
Mr. Yomi
For
had
me,
an evidence of Temi
the
on
only
Temi's platform
side, the
when
only true
Ali,
Temi was
side
now
was
hold on,
normally we
hold
saying
need
on,
that
for a
hold
phone
she
on.
was the
forensic
one that
Alistic,
was
asking
Alistic,
that asked
Alistic,
Wait
Alistic,
now,
King White to go
Alistic.
there.
Everything is said
Why
now.
are we
Has he
not
carried it out?
asking why was
Everything
phone
is said.
forensic? Sammy
Sammy
Everything is
Jojo,
Jojo,
said.
wait,
Sammy
please.
Jojo.
Salto,
Are
Sammy
you not
Jojo, wait.
saying
Salto, wait.
The phone
King White
forensic
shouldn't
that
be
has to be
investigated?
done was on
Hold
Are you not
on
saying
Adura.
now. Let's talk
because you're
about how.
even
MLH,
contradicting
No,
MLH,
you're
wait,
I'm not.
please. MLH, wait.
I am not
Remember,
supporting.
Adura
See,
was denying that he was not the one that chatted Mr. Yomi. So for me, I think that was the most important way side to do forensic because he was denying, and Mr. Yomi said, "No, it is you. It was your handle." So the phone forensic should have been perfect if it was done on Adura to see that if he was truly the one that chatted Mr. Yomi. Why are we hiding out the truth? That was the most important forensic they should have done. To know that it was Adura that sent a 3-second video or not. Because he always denied that that was not him. So
Salvo,
why
but
doing forensic on King
You
White?
Not
Southside, we're saying
arrested.
This
hey,
is
you're
my
saying
Adura
question.
B.
was not arrested
Southside.
along with
We're
King
literally
White in
saying
regards to the
hey, and
3 second
you're
video. Do you
saying
know
B.
that?
Southside, we're saying hey, and you're saying B. Whose case is in court? Is it not King White's case that's in court? You're talking about Adura. So
But
Adura's
what
phone will be
King White's
Adura's
case
phone will be
was on
interrogated as in
threatening, life threatening. There is no way they should do a phone forensic for that because King White did not
Oh
deny
my
it.
God.
If King White
Salvo,
denied that, no, I
Salvo.
Southside.
never said it, I
Southside, you're
never
not
do
getting
it.
this at all.
Okay.
Adura.
Southside, you're
Salvo,
not
can you
getting it
hold
at
on?
No,
It
no,
all.
seems
no,
that
no,
it
no, no,
Southside,
no.
Southside,
seems you don't.
Southside.
It seems Salvo doesn't even have understanding of this.
At
Do you
all.
know
You
that
don't have a
Adura?
I
clue.
have
Do you
You
know
don't
that
have a
please
understanding.
Adura?
please explain
clue
this
Sammy,
to
at
us.
Sammy,
all.
hold on now. Sammy, hold on. Do you know that
Let's get a lawyer.
Adura was not arrested along King White in regards to the
Exactly.
3 second video?
Adura's case is different.
Did King White send any message to Mr. Yomi threatening him that I want to buy you, and they asked him, he said no. So they want to do forensic on his phone that to know
Mr.
that he was the
Yomi,
one that
hold
sent
on.
that
Mr.
message.
No,
Yomi
wait.
included.
No.
Mr.
Southside,
Yomi
Southside.
included Temi. Temi was heard. Temi was heard on a platform saying she
Yes,
asked
now their
Adura.
voice
She
was there,
asked
so
him.
there's no need doing forensic on their phone. Their voice was there, so there is no. If
This
the
is an
person denied,
investigation. Tells us. Is that an
No, no,
investigation?
no.
All I hear,
Sound salt.
somebody must have called King White. Somebody must have
That
tested King
was
White
just
to
a
go and do
minor
that. It's an
case that
investigation.
warrant
Don't say what
forensic.
you
It
don't know,
will
that's
never
all.
happen. If it was in this kind of country I am, nobody will venture with your phone that easily. It's not possible. This is my privacy. I never kill anybody. Nobody have the right to just come and say, "Give me your phone. I want to watch what." Even the police, sometimes the police ask for court order to do such investigations. They
Sound
don't
salt.
just
Was
go
he an
open
individual
someone's
that
phone.
that went in the phone? Was he an individual?
That's
Because you're
what I'm
talking
saying.
as if it's somebody that
Did
intrude
the
your
police guy
privacy.
have any grounds?
There is
Any
no
grounds? Because
breach.
you must be a criminal. Is King White a criminal? Is King
But
White a criminal?
but does he
Did
have
he
a case in
committed
court?
any murder?
That
Yeah,
that
was he suspected of
Does he
murder?
have a case in
No.
court or not?
Was he suspected of theft? No.
Wait,
It
does he
was
have a case
just
in court or not?
it was a civil case now. This is civil case. It's not criminal case. It's between Yomi and that man, King White. So it doesn't warrant police to do phone forensic. Please, let's be truthful to us. For tomorrow, if this happens to you, you will not like it. Bring it now. You guys, they have brought every privacy from King White phone to the public. For what? What is there? Nothing is there that has to do with Mohbad's spy. And you guys have just invaded his privacy. That's bad. We should say the truth the way it is. We should say Adura phone has to be investigated. Wumi phone. Wumi, these boys that was with Mohbad. Mohbad is spy. These people, because they were there. Adura said he never chatted
Calm
Mr. Yomi.
down.
He has to be investigated to know if he was the one or not. These are the most important forensic we should ask for, please. We are just joking here if we keep doing this kind of thing because we want to satisfy our ego. That's all. Satisfy
Now
our
you
own
use
ego.
the word joking now. Was that rude? You now
I
you
said
said we're joking.
we
You said
are
we're
just joking here.
I said this earlier. You said
Yes,
it was
now
rude.
I want
But
to be
you
rude
used it
because
now.
of we are
being rude to us
joking.
now
We are
as
not
well?
truthful to ourselves.
Sounds
We
like,
are
are
not
you being rude
truthful
by using
to
that word as
ourselves.
well? Are you
Yes,
being rude
I'm
by
being
using?
rude. Yes,
Okay.
now I'm telling you I'm being rude because I want to. I really want to be rude now. Because if we are saying that
And what's the
doing
basis?
forensic on Kiwai's phone is the best thing, no, for me it's not the best thing. Because the case was
King
the
White will
case
be
was
rude on your behalf, okay?
Let me just
King
talk
White will
first.
be
the
rude
case
on your
was
behalf.
I know you
Adura
both
said
media.
I did not chatted Mr. Yomi. So
King
Mr.
White.
They have
Them King White friend are
to
gifting you
do
now.
Sazo.
no
They will
no
free
no
King White on your
no
Sazo.
behalf. You know, you're speaking
no,
their language.
I'm
So
not here for
they will
gifts.
free
You
King
know
White
me.
for you now,
I'm
okay?
just stating the facts.
Cash
Sazo,
out.
I'm just
They're
stating the facts.
gifting you
That's
now
Sazo,
all.
because
mute for a
you're
while.
speaking
Because
their
now
Sazo,
look at
language.
the
mute.
commotion. Look at the commotion they
Sazo,
have
Giving
brought
from King
now
White
mute.
now. So
between
Sazo,
King White
mute
Yomi
for
friend
now.
and
gifting you.
Supreme.
Sazo,
They're giving you gift now. King White's
No,
friends, they're
no,
giving you
no.
gifts.
MLH, you know I'm not here for. I'm not
Enjoy
here
your
for
gift,
gifts.
Cash
Please, you
out.
know that. It's the truth. It's the truth now. It's the truth.
Let's finish up with our
Yes.
own conversation. The other time I asked
Okay.
you, like, can the state go behind you and do some investigation? In which you yourself you answer the question like, no, and I'm telling you it's possible. And you answered me back like, maybe
I
the
said,
suspected. Sorry,
and I
you said
said, they
maybe they
must have
suspected you.
gotten. They must
Hold
have
on.
gotten information. They cannot just wake up and they want to be investigating you as a
So
normal citizen. No,
can you not
they
hold on
must
and I
get
will
information that this person is doing. For
is a lie.
example, D. If you are doing D,
No.
that drug, you know those things.
That's
They
not
can
only drug.
investigate you. They
Faza,
cannot come
hold
to you
on.
first.
Hold on. I will not tell you now. If
Hmm.
you are into yes business, they does that. So know the facts. They does that, and I will tell you what happened. I was not the one included in that stuff. It was one of my employee, and at the end of the day, they go behind me, going over my accounts, did it for like 2 months in which I was not even aware. At the end of the day, when they figure everything out, the bank called me like, this is what happened. The state told us not to tell you. I wasn't even involved. It was my employee.
Okay, God. So let me ask you a
So,
question,
and I'm not
please.
telling you now.
Why has
If the
all the
wife is
people they
not
have petitioned injustice for
connected,
mobile, or the people they have arrested,
so those
they
one is
have
not
never done
possible.
phone forensic on their phone? Why?
But
Why is only King White?
is King White not connected to whatever is happening? Is he not the one coming online threatening,
It's
doing
not
different things?
no, but
Is he
all
not the
those
one
other
coming
people
online?
also are connected, but they never
King
do
White
any
not
phone
submitting?
forensic on their phone.
Let me
All
tell
the
you,
other
Sazo,
if you
people,
are not any
Sazo,
angle you can use to
did
get the
Sazo,
they
for a
even do
justice,
proper
forensic?
communication, for proper
and
Sazo,
you
wait.
analysis, you keep
Sazo,
quiet.
wait.
Mute, sorry, mute for now, Sazo.
No. We are talking now. Me and God, this woman
And
got
let other
something.
people
She's
speak
asking
as
me
well. Let
question.
them be so for better
No, but you
analysis.
guys have
It's
been
easier that
speaking.
way.
We gave you time to speak.
But you done
Big
that
big
already. Now
holler,
let
big
other
holler. You
people.
went on to
Yes,
speak. It
he
was
was
your
doing two
network.
jobs in which I
It
was
was
not
your
aware that he
network.
was
When
doing
that's
she don't
another
shut
job.
I.
people
He
up.
wasn't complaining about me.
If
So
you are
he
here,
lived in
just
in the
patient. Just
state.
be
So
patient.
for us
When
saying
I mute
like
again,
it's
I'll
not
be
possible,
patient for
I
all of
want
you
to tell
to
her like
talk.
it's possible. She's not into that line of business. I
No,
was
no,
not
no,
doing
no.
anything with the employee. He was the one doing two jobs. He was the one doing two jobs, not even me. And I'm not even aware he has another job. And at the end of
Yeah,
the day,
but
the
you are
person is
connected
working
to
for
the
us.
person now. Is it
But
not
I'm not
because
telling
they
you that if
suspected you
his
to
wife,
connected to maybe the person they are investigating?
if
That's
his
why they
wife not connected
investigated
to,
you.
is
God's
his
work,
wife not
God's
connected
work,
to
God's work,
Adura?
God's work,
Is his wife not
God's work.
connected to
Please, you know
Adura?
what?
No,
So
You
what
but
is
then
God,
his wife
God,
doing
if
already?
that is the case,
God's work.
God's work, they should have also done forensic on Adura. That's my question. Why
God's
only
work,
King White?
God's work.
Why didn't
Please
they
let
do
everybody mute. Let
forensic on
Sazo finish.
Adura?
When she finish, she will
That's my
tell everybody
question.
she's done, so everybody can take off.
No,
Are you done?
Mr. Big Baller, my question is, if really they know that what they arrested them has something to do with Mohbad's spy, why did they just do forensic on King White's phone and leave Adura? Because Adura can be, for me, is the main person that needs this forensic, not King White. So my question is, why do we only on Adura, on King White, and leave the main person, which is Adura? Because both of them were arrested. They were arrested, both of them. So why do we forensic only on King White and leave Adura alone? Why?
Should I answer your question?
Please, you can answer
Sancho,
my
should I answer your
question.
question?
Sure.
Okay. My opinion, right? No one, they never said they are not going to do forensic on Adura's phone, or they never said they have no rights to do forensics on Adura's phone. But King's White own came early because of the threat he was threatening Yomi on life. So they felt he might have connection with other people having plans to harm Yomi. So that is why it came early for them to do forensic on his phone, on King's White's phone. While Adura, the case is still going on, and it can, because Adura has not threatened anyone. So therefore, I don't think they are going to rush or come into consideration to do forensic. It doesn't mean they will not do forensic on Adura's phone also. But King's White one came early because of the threats he made on life, right? And it might be colliding with other people. So that's why they had to do forensic to know who King White is working with and where the threat is coming from. Are you satisfied now?
Exactly, Ellen
Okay.
Ben.
Is
And
that
also
is that what
because
the
King
police
White's
told you?
case,
Is that what the police said, or you just
and
felt
also,
that's what they did?
also because King White's case is
Hey,
already in court,
MTN, wait
all of
now.
this
Wait,
information
please.
can be used against him in court, okay? And also some messages between King White and Adura. If they find anything implicating, that will now bring Adura into the case. This thing is a process, isn't it? Well, you can't just say they should just jump on Adura, because Adura's case is not on ground at the moment. Fine, Adura's case is there, but not as direct as King White's case now, because King White's case, I believe, his trial will start, I don't know, like it will start in June, I believe, maybe 25th or so. So part of what they're doing now is what is going to be used against him. Because it threatened, it disrupted, somebody's conference, and there was a plan towards that. So he needs to go and, he needs
So
to go and defend her in court.
MHL.
Z, I'm
I
here.
have a question for you. I have a question for you. How much are you getting paid?
You
Like,
guys will be
you
continuing to
kept
be fools
supporting this
forever.
government and
If
it's
not,
going so good, but
we will
you kept
never get this
supporting the
justice.
government. Like, I don't understand. How much are you fucking getting paid? Because you kept supporting him. They are telling you to buy
You
It's
things.
know,
okay.
you
It's
pay
okay,
your
please.
salary for a whole year.
Imagine
A
someone
whole
taking your
year,
phone
I'll pay
and
your
come
salary for the
online
whole
to say
year.
shit,
Your
to read
siblings,
your
all
chat.
your
How are
family
you gonna
members.
feel?
Do you
How you
understand that? So if you're asking me how much am I getting paid, that's not a valid question.
Who
I
drop
swear
her
to God.
now? Please don't
I
come.
swear
We
to
should not be
God.
fighting, please. We should not be fighting. But let her
You're
come out
pained.
up,
Sorry,
please.
mate. You're pained. Sorry. I'm
No,
just
but
stating the obvious here. I'm
MLH.
stating the
Do
obvious
you
here. I
know
don't know
that? Do
nothing,
you know that?
you know.
Do you know that? Can you agree with me that reading King White's message, private chat online was very wrong? Can police give
So
anybody?
South, I agree with you on that.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I left a comment regarding this that I don't think this message should be read online because it's one of the evidence that would actually be used
You
in
guys
court. You
need to stop
understand?
dropping people. These
You
girls kept
understand,
defending
South?
your
So
missus
I'm not.
yesterday.
I don't really
Z,
agree
mute
that
first,
that
please.
message.
Mute.
Can you guys
Please,
mute,
let's.
please?
Z, mute
So,
first, please.
To answer your question, I don't agree with that because that message is part of the evidence that will be used in court, you know. So I don't agree that it should be used online. It should be read online. But at the end of the day, if the person reading it, he must have his reason. And if it's illegal, then he should face it. If he should dance to the tune, right? Like he should go and face his warrants, you know. So that is not my business. But for him to have come out to read it, then maybe he has a reason, maybe he has the great go ahead to read it online, then that's his business, not my
Emily,
business.
Emily,
Yeah, yeah.
Emily.
That explains.
Firstly,
Okay, thank you.
That
firstly,
Thank
explains.
you.
MLH. Firstly, I would like to work for you. At least pay my salary for 1 year. Second,
Did you hear that person's question? Did you hear her
maybe I should
question?
just maybe you should just pay me to defend you everywhere. You know,
To do
pay me
what?
salary. Things you can
To do
afford to
what?
pay people salary on here. I think you can just pay my salary. I could defend you everywhere. You know, since you can
Well,
afford to pay.
did you hear the
Since
person's question?
since 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 you can afford to pay people, you know.
Yeah,
So
I have employees, you know. So that person who as well be my
secondly,
employee.
second, secondly,
Yeah.
where you are at the moment,
Mm.
is if this kind of case happened and you heard that somebody induced something to get can you guys just
Are you
where you are
driving
at
or
the moment,
something? You're not
you hear
that
that
audible. Like,
somebody,
I'm struggling.
yeah, I'm driving.
Okay, so
At the
you're far from
moment,
the speaker.
where you are at the moment,
Yeah.
where you are at the moment.
Okay, I can't hear
The
nothing now.
probably. Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's better. Go on.
Yeah, I was on a Bluetooth. Where you are at the moment,
Yeah.
if a citizen,
Mm.
citizen influence a process
Mm.
and it came out to the public.
Mm.
You get. I don't want to be specific now. And you're having argument with someone. Just tell
Mm.
me, like where you are at the moment, or how would you argue about it? Like you've heard that somebody has induced probably the police force.
Okay, before you came back, we talked about the and Sammy Jojo was online as well, you know, and he has actually confirmed because you know I was trying to clarify this. This is just based on what I know, what is being said online, everything I know, nothing else. Okay, there is no personal touch or whatever to whatever I'm saying here. I'm saying this based on the information that's been going around and what I heard from the horse's mouth. All right. So now Sammy Jojo was there, and I put a question to him that do you think Adura's arrest was justified or not? And he confirmed it was justified. Simple. So where was the process influenced? I don't get it because you kept hammering on there was bribery, there was this, there was, and I was trying to explain to you that no, there is no bribery here because I invited several times, but he never showed up. That was the reason for his arrest. Nothing other than that.
No.
You
Hold
understand?
on.
So there is no bribery here.
I
Maybe you're not talking about
asked him. I asked
something
him.
else,
No,
but talking
I
about
wasn't
Adura's
referring
arrest,
to
there was no bribery
MLH.
there.
MLH. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
referring
yeah.
to this case now. I wasn't referring to this
Okay.
case.
Yeah.
Where you are at the moment. Let's just picture it as okay, somebody induced the police to detain someone. Where you are at the moment, if that kind of case comes up
It's
and
not
you are
possible, right?
probably arguing with someone and you actually argue with someone, could you just tell me how and what you be saying to the person?
It's not even
Like,
possible. It's not possible.
no, the police normally takes bribe as well everywhere in the world. We've seen it
No, me, I've not
everywhere in the
experienced
world.
that. I've not experienced that.
Everywhere in the world,
No, well, maybe you tell me
No,
an
no, no,
example.
no,
Give me
no.
an example. Give me an
Emrivika,
example.
not in
they,
America. Not in
they,
America.
they, they take for probably kicks back from organized crime.
Ah,
There's gang everywhere in the world, and there are some
well,
corrupt police officers
well,
everywhere in
I
the
don't
world.
know about that. I don't
If
know
you
about
don't,
that.
you've not heard it.
I've
Which
not.
war be that?
You could just do a
I
quick
only say
Google.
Africa world, but not in Western world. No police will take
Exactly,
bribe
but
from you.
where I live,
Only in
because you said
Africa,
your question was centered
Mamba.
around where I live, where I am at the moment. I've not heard anything like that. Maybe it's happening, but that's not open to me.
Okay, no worries,
But maybe in Nigeria, yes.
But I don't get to understand something now.
Hmm.
Is Sammy Jojo directly involved in this case?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
He was aware. He was
No,
aware.
no, he was
The
aware that
day
he
Adura
wasn't
was gonna be
credible.
arrested,
He
yeah,
wasn't
he was
credible.
present there. He was there. That was the day Mobat's mom was chasing Sammy Jojo and
No,
everybody that was there.
hold on. If you are telling me that Sammy Jojo is aware of this case from the very onset, and probably he knows that those guys were being released before collecting would he advise Lady Harris to pay that money when the guy in question has
God
already
bless
been?
you. That was what I was asking him that day. Like, you are
You
Well,
know,
aware that
sometimes
they are being
maybe
released.
if they're
Like, there is
saying
an
is
accountability.
everything they did now, engineer, if they're saying what they did now is wrong, then they are party to it. They are an accomplice.
Q, I said it before. I said it, MLH. I said it. I said there's no
Yeah,
way Yomi will not tell them the reason of contributing the
exactly.
money.
So if
So
they're turning around
if
to say it's wrong now, then they are an accomplice. It's as simple as. It's as simple as they are part away, then they are an accomplice because he must have told them the reason. But now
Can I
if
say,
they are coming
hold on,
around to
please.
say
Hold on, please. Hold
your network is bad, Sammy. Your network is not.
hold on, please. Okay, is my network okay
Yeah, it's
now?
back
Now,
now.
let
It's
me just
okay
clear
now.
this.
Speak on.
Let me clear this. Let me clear this for austerity's sake. I heard you said I was aware Adra was going to be arrested. I was never aware Adura was going to be arrested. I got to know Adura was arrested the day he was arrested. That day he was arrested. And that same day that he was released, I knew he was released. Do you understand?
Okay, so
So
Sammy
that Adura
Jojo,
will
why
be
was
arrested.
Mobat's mom shouting, Sammy Jojo, you're me for me,
Now
Sammy
let's go
Jojo?
back to this. Let's go back to this now. Let's explain this now. Do you know right from the beginning? Yeah, there was a point I was close to Yamuba. Do you understand? Right from the beginning, before I switched, there was a point I kind of like I've had a one-on-one talk with her. Do you understand? So, and to be honest, Yamubad knows that I knew part of the things she had been saying. Do you get? I got to know some things. So when I switched, that I stopped talking to Yai Mobile, that I started coming for Adura fully. Do you understand? And I was saying Adura Oma Shewani, you will do this, you are there, and I was doing that on purpose. Do you understand? Because there are some things that you know that Tabal boss it online. No, if you say it online, it's just going to be mere talk, no evidence. Do you get it? You can just come online and come and say kiniko 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 kiniko. Where is the evidence? No evidence. So it's